Hi everyone, I'm Maria.
And I'm Antoinette.
And we are Mom. Episode 18.
We've done so many we don't even know no
Oh,
more.
yeah, it's 18, isn't it?
Episode 8.
Wow, 18. Sorry, I'm sure I say that every week. Like, wow.
It's just beautiful
Yeah.
and exciting, isn't it? Okay, Father God, I just thank you for today. I thank you for the week that we have had. I thank you for all our mothers. For yesterday was Mother's Day, Father God. I just thank you for our hearts, our souls. Father God, I just ask that you touch us from the crown of our heads to the soles of our feet, Lord. Father God, I just ask that you touch every viewer, Father God. I ask that you touch their hearts as well, their minds, Father God. We ask for mindsets to be changed, Father God, because this is the reason why we are doing this, for people to see, to hear, and to just get closer to you, Lord. So, Lord, have your way. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, today, we'll be talking about motherhood. Something that we love.
Motherhood. Yeah.
So, we love being mum.
I can't imagine not being a mom.
No, we can't. Do you know what? Actually, I was saying this to Zoe yesterday. Zoe came to the house and surprised me. Yeah,
No, that's not.
and I was saying to her that, do you know, like, this motherhood thing is a serious thing, because there's certain things that I can't even comprehend, you know, in motherhood. Like, me being a mum, me not coming home, me leaving my kids, me just not being the mum that I am. Do you get what I mean? Because there's lots of people that their kids are in social service, you know, they have no kids, but they're still out here partying, you know. If do you know what? It's not going to happen to me, so I could say it, because I was just thinking, the tongue is powerful. But say, like, today, I didn't want to go home no more, look after them no more, you know, and my kids got taken in social services, or because I was taking drugs or drinking alcohol, that would be for me to stop taking away my babies. But some people...
Yeah, but some people are...
Have even got there.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How do we even get there?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. We can't comprehend how they get there.
I don't know.
Because we wouldn't get there, but we don't know what triggers
to
and mentally as well.
They got neglected.
So it's so easy
Patterns.
to neglect.
Yeah, a lot of people, we measure parenthood as though everyone was parented the same way. But none of us was parented the same way. And then, like, we have a lot of your friends were parented the same, you know what I mean, had similar upbringings to you. So you're measuring you and your surroundings upbringing, like that's the whole world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But where there's a lot of people that their parents were on drugs, their parents were alcoholics, they left them in the house a lot of the time. They left them unfed a lot of the time.
Yeah, but sometimes it as well, like, we can say it's neglect, and okay, fine. That's the term that would be. And if their children were taken away, then yeah. But sometimes some people just can't cope mentally, physically,
But why?
financially.
Why? It all comes up how you was brought up.
Listen,
Yeah.
I can have 0 and I can still look after my children, you know, so...
No, but when Jay's saying that they were left in the house, so sometimes people are left in the house because of jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but some is because your mum's at a man's house.
No,
like,
of course, I'm not saying that.
So I feel like there's a difference, because a difference in neglects is like, some people's parents work, yeah? There's loads of people. Growing up, I remember people's mums, we used to be at your house, you know, because you used to be at work, you know? But there's still values and morals.
Yeah.
That's not neglect. Working for your
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's that, so because she was saying, oh, they might be at work or something like that.
They might think that that's neglect.
I'm talking about going and stay at your man's house and leaving your kids at
that's
home.
the difference. Yeah,
You
that's
know?
the difference.
When you're working for your children to survive,
That's
not
never neglect.
Your child is always going to know that you're working for them to eat food.
Yeah, but I'm saying the children, if the children are left behind, they can still get
really
taken
young. That's really young. But
away.
I'm more telling you about, like, see, like, again, when we're judging who would do these things, like leave their kids,
The crackheads,
and
the people on drugs.
You got to remember, there's people that have come from homes and houses where, again,
They were never put first because their mum put mum first, so that's all they know how to do is do that. Or
So they recycle the pattern.
we had a lot of strong grandparents in our generation. You know what I mean? Like the grandparents are still strong, but they're not as strong as our grandparents were. Like if you, as in like,
Yes, for
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
It's the
Yeah.
truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, but do you think that's as well because so our grandparents weren't didn't have to be responsible for us?
They did.
Was the grandparent no, but not as much as
They
the
took more
generation now.
responsibility.
They took responsibility and they
What
looked
do you mean
after
the
us.
generation now? What do you mean?
Like you know, like the our grandparent, like our children's grandparents.
Yeah.
They may have been needing to look after the children more than what our grandparents.
No.
Maria, it's the other way. My nan,
Yes.
we used to be at my nan's house every weekend or every other
Yeah.
weekend. I remember. Yeah. My kids, Lakai and Junior, were at my mum's all the time. Little money at no grandma's house.
It's not
They
the
stay
same.
at home.
Yeah. That's-
Money's 13. She's like, I'm 13 now. I can look after myself. I don't need to go nowhere.
You
Do you get what I mean?
No, but
Whereas
I meant
we
on the, no, I
wanted
meant
to
the,
be at
I
our
meant
nan.
the neglectful side.
no, I'm gonna say like
Do you know what I mean? There's grandparents in our mum's ages, where some of those are having to step in to take the children.
Oh, yeah.
More than what more.
No, but I'm saying like when they step in these days, yeah, they're not they're stepping in maybe to take on one child, yeah. Back when we was younger, our grandparents were looking after all of us.
Yeah.
Nanny's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like even if it weren't.
But looking after us, not having us.
Yeah, but then when you think of it like this, there is so many older people that don't know that their mum is they think their mum's their sister and stuff like that.
Yes.
That happened in that generation a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
because you had the baby and the nan just took the baby and was looking after the baby. Do you get what I mean? My mum's nan brought her up. Do you get what I mean? Like them days there, maybe the mums were a bit Lego-y more than us because we've all got our children. Do you get what I mean?
We came from a
Yeah,
generation.
yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, we came from a generation of people, yeah, that our parents didn't come from here more time. So, you know, like a lot of we're born here and all of that. We're you know what I'm saying? Maybe our parents were born here, but I guarantee that their parents
Their
weren't.
parents were.
Yeah, look how many people from West Indies or whatever, where they're here and their children are still back home.
Yeah.
Or some of them are there and some of them are.
Or some of them are here. Or no, you left your big kids
Yeah.
and now you've got small kids
The
here.
whole family here.
And them kids are still there. You know? So for me, that's like me being a grenade, having Kai, leaving Kai and Junior, and now I've got Kilo, Imani, Ryan, Lisa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that you was meant to be, and do you know what? No judgment in it. I'm talking about if this was me, you know. But for me, my thing would be I wouldn't be having another baby until that baby's here, you know, because that's why this child here now has resentment.
Yeah.
She gets so much resentment.
For the other children, thinking that they've got everything.
Well, they are.
Plus
You're
you're in
growing up in
England.
England,
Plus, you're in England, yeah, so you're going to think that they have everything.
and they might not have nothing, but they will have more than you. They will.
Yeah, because they've got their parents, for
least.
one, or at least their
The
mum.
love, yeah,
They've actually got there physically.
exactly.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
nothing's more better than that, is it? Do you get me? No money, no nothing can do that than for you to grow up with your mum.
That's a level of neglect. I'm not gonna lie, because even my grandparents did it, and we were supposed to ignore the effect that it had on the people over there. You know, like once you're here, it's like we're here.
Yeah,
You know,
don't worry about it.
You can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? So like that is neglect.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but there's
In
different-
itself, because you're carrying that trauma then around.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And the rejection and the not. So no, yeah, it's deep when you think about it, because what would they have gone through? When we think of the conversations that our children come and have with us, they're on the other side of the world.
Isn't it? Imagine. Yeah, it's true. Because my mum got brought here at 11 to stay with her stepdad, not stepdad, stepmom, and her dad. And I don't have a relationship with my grandma. So that must be weird. Not even having that mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't even comprehend that. What it's like to not have a mum. You know?
Did you see her stepmom as her mom?
I don't know. That's a conversation for you, Mum. I don't
No, but I mean, you don't call her your nan?
No, I call her Auntie Mum. So no, I don't think so. You know. So yeah, it's crazy
I believe in it takes a village as well
to raise a
to
child.
raise everybody, not even just the children, to look after the elderly,
Yeah.
to help maintain each other. You know what I mean? That village is important.
Yeah.
That's what you can find when you, depending on like, if you got like a good church and things like that, you can find a village.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I
Because
mean?
sometimes you haven't got your family.
Yeah, so they're the chosen family.
Family is definitely that thing that's something you take for granted. Because when I meet someone that hasn't got family, like I'm confused. Like, well, nobody. Well, you ain't got no one. Like, it's mad. Nobody.
Some people don't.
They don't. And some
They
people
really
come
don't.
to the country
Yeah.
and you got nobody.
Create your own little family. That's what I said yesterday for Mother's Day. Like, my mum created our family, you know? And it was me, my two sisters for so long. Me, my two sisters, and my mum for so long. And then now we have created our own Noah family. Like, on this, we've got Noah family, obviously, but my Noah family is quite small anyway. So we've actually created our own family. So if we keep on going, we just meet another family and provide it. Do you get what I mean? We've got our
And
own.
how many did you say it was? You put a number there.
14. No. So basically, I'm a thing the two foster children as well. So we've got 9 kids between us. And then we've got a grandbaby now. And we've got 2. Yeah,
So
we've got a
cute.
grandbaby now. And then we've got our 2 foster
Oh, yeah.
babies as well, you know? So the family, I think it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 4 of us. Yeah,
And
16.
the truth is, that's all you've really got. Because like when you get to past a certain age, cousins don't see each other that much. You know what I mean? Like aunties and uncles and that. Once grandma and granddad go as well, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? So like your immediate family is all you really, really got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that's why it's important to still carry on those traditions where
100%.
grandparents go. Like, so our thing is on my dad's side is like Boxing Day.
Yeah, you do that.
So
everything,
we'll meet my cousins and stuff like that.
So important.
It's good. It's amazing.
And then on my mum's side it's smaller, even though still loads with all the kids. But
See, that's what we're trying to create now. Because obviously our family's massive. My dad's one is
What did you
massive.
expect from motherhood before when you was like having your first child, both of you?
It's really weird because before I even got pregnant with her, I didn't even want kids. I just didn't even like kids. I didn't like children.
really,
Anybody that was around me, I was like, ew, I'm not having kids. I'm not having kids. And I've got the most kids out of everyone.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
that's funny.
I didn't want no kids. Then I met my baby father and like, baby, we should have a baby. You got what I mean? Fell in
Who
love.
brought it up? Who-
I feel like we just fell in love and dumb and like we just wanted a baby now. Just
Oh,
struck
you
it.
actually
So we
tried
wanted
to
like
have-
no, we didn't try, but you know, like we would have a baby. The conversation came up, and then when I found out that I was pregnant, he was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, like I was obviously 17. My mum went on holiday and left me in the house. So
Oh gosh.
she got me, no. But by the time I found out she came back and stuff and whatever, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll tell you, I'll sit down with you, I'll tell her." And he was so thinking, he's like, and he started a Vic, and's pregnant. My mum was like, "What?" Do you get what I mean? But I think I was too young to even think of what I thought of motherhood. You know, I just think I was just happy that I was having a baby. Like when I had the baby, it was just the most precious thing to me ever. I used to walk around like she was a dolly, like crisp up, hair crisp up, everything was just crisp up. I just take my daughter everywhere. Didn't matter where I was going, she was coming too. You know, so, but I don't think that, I think I was too young because I couldn't protect her because I was learning myself. So, look, I saw things, not nothing to go to social services now, but she saw things that maybe a conversation, whereas if Marnie was there now, I would be like, come out of her, go to your room.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Lakai's always been there and she's always been that quiet child. So I'm watching TV, but I'm in your whole business. Do you get what I mean?
I would say your first children grow with you.
Yeah, definitely. Both of mine did. Both Junior and Lakai, they grew with me. You know? Whereas Imani and Khalil, no.
Yeah, they got a mother.
They've got a mother.
Yeah.
I am their mother.
Yeah.
You know? And even Lakai and Junior's, they're like, what? How come this is happening? How come this is happening? Because your lot was the training ground.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I didn't know what I was doing. You know?
Yeah.
What about you? How did you feel?
So I always thought I'd have children, but I never like wasn't one of those ones was like, like that was picture my wedding and picture having children. But I just knew that I would be a mum because I just thought that was just a standard
Thing.
thing. And then when I was 19, I got pregnant. And
What did your parents say?
so I didn't tell them when I was 19, yeah. So I got pregnant and I remember went to the clinic with Z and then it was confirmed. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know. Oh my gosh, that what am I gonna do? And then I was just like, and then
Was she
yeah, then
scared?
the dad.
Was she scared?
I was, yeah, I was a bit, but not scared of anybody else. It was just like I couldn't do this. And then because I was just thinking I'm in college, I didn't have a job. I couldn't drive or anything then. And then yeah, and then I told the dad, which is Kyla's dad, and then I was like, he's like, what do you want to do? I was like, I just don't think this is the right time. And then because of the amount of time that it was in, like to have the pill,
You couldn't.
so I took because if you was within 10 weeks or something like that,
You took a pill?
Yeah.
And the baby still came?
No, I'm 19. I'm not talking about Kyla. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So then, oh my gosh.
No, sorry, I was a bit shocked.
So yeah,
that's
so
cool.
then, yeah. So what happened? So then, yeah, then I went and took the pill or whatever, and it was horrible. And I remember I had a driving lesson, and he was like, I said, "Oh, can you drop me somewhere?" And then he was like, "Yeah." So then we drove, and he dropped me there, and he obviously he knew what the place was,
Wow.
and he was like, "Are you okay to go in?" And then I was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
What, the driving instructor? Mm-hmm. Rotted.
And then I went in, and then I was crying so much, and they were like, "Oh, is someone forcing you to do this?" And I was like, "No." And then I remember I come home and I had like so much pain, like the pain of that was terrible. And then I just remember like firming the pain or whatever. And obviously it was young, so it's like Kyla's dad couldn't stay or whatever then.
Yeah. So obviously your mum didn't even know
my
what
mum
was
didn't
happening
know.
to
And
you.
then I think maybe like the next day she said, "Are you pregnant?" Like, I was just doing something. She said, "Are you pregnant?" And then I was like, "Not anymore." And she was so hurt.
That you
She was
didn't
so
tell
hurt that I
her.
didn't tell her that I went through it by myself. Or not by myself, but like without telling her. And then
Wow.
yeah, I felt horrible. I thought I'd never be able to have kids again. I thought I was gonna get punished. Yeah, it was so bad. Like, and literally it was only when we did that fast that I can say that I felt through it.
Wow. So hold on a second. How old was you when you had Kyla then?
22.
Okay.
So I was on the pill, and then I got pregnant on the on the pill.
Wow.
And then from then I knew that if it was going to happen again, then
You would never
yeah.
do that again.
But it was funny because there was arguments in between. Well, it wasn't funny, but there was arguments in between me having the termination and me getting pregnant again.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember because of the arguments that we was having, because it was just like, you know, like when you're young, it was like, oh, was it really mine? And all of this stuff, like, how could you do that? All of that, big arguments. And then I remember I was like, okay, let's just do it.
What, just have a baby?
It's like in that moment, neither of us could do anything because
Let's just have a baby.
it just killed the mood. No, because we didn't. We was just like, no, actually, we're not ready. But you know, like it was just like, oh yeah, let's just do it. But you think, oh, that's gonna solve the arguments. You know, okay, let's do it. But it was just funny because we was in the moment and we said, yeah, okay, and then it's like we couldn't do anything.
No baby.
So then, yeah, so that was 19. And then, yeah, well, I got pregnant at 22. I was on the pill. And then as soon as I said to my mum, yeah, I'm pregnant. I think my mum was the first person that I told. And she knew as well that what I was going to do. And then, yeah.
How did you feel this time? Was you happy? Was you? Thinking that you're going to be the best mom in the world.
No, I thought that even though I didn't tell anybody inside, I thought something was going to happen.
You was
Scared.
scared.
Because I thought because of what I did before, I was thinking, yeah, this is not going to be okay.
Wow.
But I journaled with her as well. I've got like a baby journal that I'd write. Yeah. And I remember I went on a cruise with my gran because she'd booked it way before.
What, being pregnant?
Yeah, and then I had to tell her.
That you're pregnant?
Yeah. But luckily I just made the cut-off to go and come back before.
Oh, okay.
So then we went. And yeah, but it was really strange because when I was there, it was like I kept crying because I wanted to be near her dad. And I felt so far, and then I started thinking of like the Titanic. The Titanic
gonna
stuff.
drop down.
It was on a cruise ship. It was on a
Was
cruise
you
ship.
standing like this on the thing?
You know, like some people, like you go through different things, isn't it? Like you hear stories and they can't stand their partners and all of that. But I just wanted to be with him all the time.
Wow.
But yeah.
So
Wow.
when things got like turbulence in the relationships with your first babies, what was the things that you can highlight that you think that you could have maybe done better when you was younger, or somebody else could have maybe done better?
So for me, I think that I always had in my head that, you know, like when they say, oh, women have children and then they forget about the man and all of that. But I feel like I overcompensated in areas because I had that in the back of my mind. So it was like I felt like I was doing too much. Like now when I think about it, like I don't even remember resting.
What? When you had a baby?
Yeah.
What was you doing?
Like I remember one time, yeah.
What? Cooking and cleaning? Like a wife?
Cleaning, washing.
Like a wife?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Like obviously I'd have like some respect, like my mum or like my brother and my sister-in-law used to come every Sunday and take Kyla to church with them. So I'd have like a little lay-in. But I feel like I was neglected. Or sleep and stuff like that then.
I lived a good up life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I didn't realize that it wasn't until it wasn't.
Mm.
Because it wasn't like bad. Like I wasn't getting treated badly, but I just feel like I was just doing too much. Like didn't feel so much as a partnership. And maybe that goes back to as well when we was talking about seeing our mums doing everything. I just thought that was just the norm.
What was your deciding point when you wanted to cut off? Or did he cut you off?
So Kyla was nearly 4. But there was rocky stages before that. Like I remember finding out that he cheated when she was 7 months old. And I remember loads of people were downstairs and we was upstairs and
How'd you find out?
how did I find out?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Do you know what it was? We'd gone out. I think it was Father's Day.
Check that guy for his phone.
We'd gone out.
That's what we do.
Exactly what you lot do.
We'd gone out on Father's Day. We went to a comedy show. I can't remember who it was now. Cedric the Entertainer or something like that.
Mm.
And something just fell off when we was out. And I remember like we was in bed, we were sleeping or whatever, and I woke up at like 8 in the morning, and it was like go down his phone, and it was just such a horrible feeling. Like it was.
How did I know?
And
Was something in there for you to know? Because God talks to
Wait,
us.
no. Hear this.
Seek and you will always find.
so it's like
No.
no, but it's like I woke up out of my sleep, and that was like the first thought,
No.
and I'd never like gone through his phone.
You're right, girl. Don't worry about this
No,
man. You
wait,
are
wait.
right.
Seek and you will find.
Wait, so I've gone in his pocket now, taken the phone, gone in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, got the phone in my hand. Whose phone is this?
That's another phone.
Another phone.
These rotted men.
It was another phone.
Oh,
And I
hold
remember
on.
my hand was literally like shaking.
Because he had a whole new phone.
And then I didn't go down it though. I didn't go down it, and then I must have said like, what is this? Oh no, did I say that? I think I didn't even say anything straight away. It's like it's a blur between then and that, but I knew, and he
A blur. She,
Yeah. So red.
she said she never went down the phone. She did.
And then
She broke him
I
up.
remember he came. Not that one.
I
That
don't
one,
remember what
no.
happened after. I remember waking up and then.
Everyone had a blackout though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember. I don't remember exactly what happened in between those times, but that was the phone. And then I remember I went up. He was upstairs, and then I basically had told him that
Saw the phone.
that I knew that he cheated, and he admitted it.
So
And
you
then-
saw messages went 7 months back.
No, I knew it was 7 months because of the conversation that we had. I'm saying Kyla was 7
Oh,
months old.
I thought you. Okay, yeah.
No,
I thought-
Kyla was 7 months old. So
Oh.
everyone's downstairs. I'm upstairs. I've got her laying on the bed. He's come now, and then we've mentioned it or whatever. He admitted it, and at that time, I just said, you know what? Let's just tell our families that it just hasn't worked out. People apparently say that the first year is the hardest. Let's just use that. And he's like, no, no, no. And I said, I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with me, child or not.
Mm.
And he was like, no, 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 don't do this, don't do this. So I was just like, I don't know what to do. But I kept it to myself. And then I processed my feelings, and then we decided to stay
Together.
together. And then so now fast forward like 3 years, I just felt like I was doing a lot by myself. I remember one time I'd called and I said, I'm rushing from work, because I went back to work after 6 months as well. And I remember like ringing and saying, oh, can you go and get her from nursery, because I'm not going to make it. I was like Liverpool Street, and they charge you £25 every 5 minutes that you're late and all of this. I was like, can you go? And I remember hearing like this noise, like this grunt or like an inconvenient sound. And I was just like, from then it was just like, oh my gosh,
By yourself.
yeah,
Wow.
to some degree, you know. And then I just remember coming home one day. Like, it wasn't straight away, but you know, like your mind goes before your anything else. And I remember coming home and my brother was here, and I was like, you need to go. And he's like, what? I just got here. And I was like, no, you need to go, because in my head I knew I had to have that conversation. And then I was crying, and I was like, we just need a break. Like, you've been with me for the whole of your 20s. You need to do whatever you need to do to like take us.
Is it older than you?
seriously.
It's older than you.
4 years. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. And after that,
Very interesting.
yeah, then after that, it was just like, just things kept coming to me.
What about him?
Yeah.
Man, a dog.
And then
you
it
know,
was
they're
just
very
like, and then
bad.
when you
That's why I went
confront
up in
it.
the phone.
when you when I confronted it, it was just like, oh, why are you upset? We're not together anymore. But that really, I've never felt pain like that before in my life, and I've lost my brother and my stepbrother. Like, that pain was just, and then you can't even, the person that can help you get through it doesn't even think that you can talk about it because you're not together anymore. And I was like, you was my best friend. Like, how do we move forward with this even as friendship? Because you lied and you're not willing to talk about it.
Wow.
No, you.
What about
Didn't
me?
even know.
I don't know. I have two big brothers.
Yeah, the first one. As I said, what was the breaking point where you said, you know what?
It just was. Like, we used to fight a lot. Physically fight. And like, so I would always say, like, he never beat me up. Like, it wasn't like boom, 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 boom. Never that. Do you get what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. Like, we used to fight.
But did you fight before you
Or
had
did you used to
Kai?
beat him up?
So no. So basically, no. So before I had Lakai, I was a real nice young lady, and then he used to always say to me, "You live in a fairy tale." I remember, like, this is real life. This is real life. This is like, and I used to be thinking, then I just turned bad Started fighting, and because my baby father was somebody in the area, like, everything just fell into place. And that internet was made. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you can fight a man, innit? So I can fight anyone now, innit? So then that's how it became bad. Like, that's how I became fighting and everything. And then,
But what do you mean? Like, you was
so
fighting. So
I
what would
wasn't,
stem the argument to be fighting?
it just could be an argument. I don't know. It could just be like an argument that then turns physical. I'd be like, we doing? Bang, 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 bang. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how do you're not a fighter, so I can't even explain how a fight starts.
but
Do you understand what I'm saying? Same way when a girl says this to you,
he
like,
hit you and you hit it back, or like that's what I mean.
I feel like, yeah, no, I feel like maybe my
You
hand,
hit him.
I think my hand was fast at first. So I feel like where he broke his leg one time, and he just used to try me, so I might just be like, stop it. Then after that, his leg was fixed. It was that time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we used to fight.
Did
quite
you
a
ever
lot.
feel scared, or you was just
No, never, ever. It wasn't like, and this is what I'm saying. So, being an adult now, and knowing what I know, and this is why I would say he never beat me up, because I've seen it. I've seen people get beaten up or
You was
being
just
shook.
fighting.
Yeah.
I was fighting. Come back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it was proper serious fighting. Do you know what I mean? He was my playground. He was my where I learned to fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then, that's why I maybe became like that. No one could tell me nothing because I would just duff you up. Do you understand? I knew I could fight. But then it became too much because this isn't right. We shouldn't be, you know?
Was it just at home, or would you be on the street?
So what the worst thing for me is that I had enough of him and I was doing shit. Do you know what I mean? I was just doing like we were
Domestic one.
in and out, huh?
You was the domestic one, didn't it?
What do you mean?
You was doing most of the thumping.
Yeah.
Starting all the
Yeah.
fights. I see you talking about where wheeze. Every time he says wheeze, it was her.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't put on him. Yeah, because I think he made me angry. Do you know, like, because of it was like 2 times, and I stayed. I didn't leave. I fought. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what? And because of the person that I was, once I spoke to that girl, it would never happen again. Don't get it twisted. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I stayed, and I think it made it toxic. Do you get what I mean? So then, yeah, one day I worked in a prison, and I came home, and he had Kai, and I was late, and him and Jason was there, and we didn't fight this day. He fought me. Do you get what I mean? And that was it for me. Like, that was the end of it. Do you get what I mean? Like, because I was also around other guys that would never do that, and you know, so then that was it. That was it. You know, I think we broke up. Mark got back, so we broke up with him too. You know, obviously I found somebody else, and my second baby father, and I left him to be with him.
Before you get to the second one, sorry, I need to say something because I've forgotten a bit out, which is really important.
Yeah, you better say it now.
So I met Kyla's dad when I was 17, but I already had a boyfriend when I was 17.
So you lot cheaters, both of you.
And
Yeah, pretty much.
not cheaters, we cheated.
So
it's in the blood.
So, pretty much.
No, that-
You know what
that's
I mean?
very
Like,
much not
pretty
true.
much.
That's
Pretty much.
definitely not
That
true.
comes from women. I don't believe
Sorry, for me, you know, I have to stand up to the things that I've done in the past because it's easy to talk about now. Because
Yeah, but-
maybe 2 years ago I wouldn't have spoken about it. Yeah, go on.
it. Being vulnerable.
Cheetah.
Yeah,
She
so
had
when
a
I was-
boyfriend.
Yeah, so I was. I was 17 when I met him, and then we was dating for a year, and then a couple of weeks before I was going to Iron Apple, so Then we ended up having sex,
What? And you had a boyfriend?
but he wasn't around.
Oh.
That day.
So yeah, so then yeah, and it was. So then that was that, and then that person came home, and then then it was just like, okay, this is what's happened or whatever. Maybe not in that exact words, but I told him or whatever.
You want me to go
then
back to jail?
No, it wasn't that. It was
I was
horrible.
just thinking that in my mind. It's like he can read my mind, you know. Oh my.
I'm laughing, but it wasn't funny. It's actually traumatic, and it was too much for someone that age to be dealing with all of this
Well, what
stuff.
was you doing with tall man?
You know.
You should have known better.
So then
Like too much.
You know what I mean?
it was. So yeah, basically, when he came home, it was just like, okay, well, one more time. But it was disastrous.
Should have left that out.
She should have kept you. That's why God didn't remember and make her remind her.
No, I don't mean him. I mean the whole situation was disastrous. Like, yeah, my daughter's dad found out the same night. Like there was no
What?
breathing. There was
Oh,
no,
you? Did you tell her so?
no.
How did you find out the same night? You have to explain that.
So the person had rang him.
Bitch boy.
I was gonna
No,
say
no,
that, so I
don't.
didn't need to say
It's the truth. What are you ringing the
Yeah,
mum for?
that's-
To
No,
tell
not
her?
ring him. He didn't ring him and tell him. He rang while I was there.
And what you
He
answered?
rang who?
He rang from my phone
What?
while I was there, but I didn't know that he was ringing him.
I'm saying what?
He didn't say
I
anything.
just done my thing.
Who rang from whose phone? Sorry, because
Yeah.
I mean, need to make this clear for the viewers too, because I'm not understanding.
The first boyfriend.
Yeah, rang from your phone. Rang the baby father's phone. So where was you?
I was there, but I don't know what he did. He just rang. So then obviously we're there, we're talking, we're whatever.
So three-way conversation.
Oh, the phone just rang. He rang it and left it on, and you lot talking, and the man I can hear it.
Yeah.
Set your ass up.
Oh, so he rang you when you
You
was doing
got
the thing.
set up.
He rang you when you
I
actually
think
did it.
I think I know this.
Yeah, he rang.
What, she don't want to speak about it no more? No. Sorry, girl.
Yeah, so
Lord God, that is a madness.
yeah. But I denied it for ages.
Even though he heard. Even though he heard.
Yeah, because he didn't hear here. It wasn't like, it wasn't, I felt guilty, isn't it? So it wasn't like it was a whole great experience.
I'm saying the phone was on while you're doing your thing. Yeah, he heard.
She denied.
So then it was horrible. It was a whole big mess. And then from that day I vowed that I would never cheat on anyone again, because it was like a horror movie. Like all three of us connected in some way. It was just drama. And it just went on for ages. And ages. And it just was never ended. Like I remember sitting there one time arguing, and I think I fell asleep because it was like hours and hours and hours of arguing. So then so that was before, so obviously at that age. And then, yeah, because that had happened, it was like when I found out about him, it's like, do you know what?
Forget him.
I did it. So it's kind of like,
Oh, that's
kind
why
of
you forgave him. Okay, makes sense.
yeah.
Wow.
See, I couldn't not disclaim that if I've disclaimed.
Maria's full of surprises. Isn't it?
She
You know what I mean? I'm
is
telling
full
you.
of secret. Let's get them all out of there. What should we talk about next week, guys?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
She didn't want to just go past it without saying it.
No, I was sitting there and I was just like, no, I have to tell the.
Yeah, she heard cheat and she's like, yeah, come on, girl, match me, match
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You said, oh, she gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
No, I'm joking, but no, it's not good. It's not good to be a cheater.
No,
but
It wasn't good. It was horrible for everyone involved. Like, I don't want to make someone feel like that, you know. And then having felt it myself, is like I definitely don't want to make anybody feel like that.
I've only noticed that at 41. That it's not good. So I
Didn't care.
didn't give a shit. And do you know what? I did give a shit because, like, obviously, I loved my baby father and I would never want to hurt him, but I did hurt him. But my other one I was with for 18 years, that I did leave. Do you get what I mean? So I left my first one to be with my second one. and I was with the second one for 18 years. So realistically, you know,
Made sense.
it made sense. You know,
Yeah, it wasn't a way. It wasn't like
you know, but it was
waste.
same way what you're saying. But in the beginning of ours, it was mad. It was fighting, it was threatening, it
Well, the
was
second one.
serious. Andrew and Curtis, so
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't get on. They didn't. They so if we left when Kai was 2 until Lakai was 9, it was very heavy, you know. And then
But
when
do you think that was because you cheated?
maybe because when people
Or because
love
you
each
moved
other-
on?
No, I feel like at first it was hurt and anger, and maybe that's all he knew to do was attack, you know, instead of thinking, forget that bitch, sorry. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah.
instead of just leaving me to the side or whatever, maybe he was so hurt, you know. So I don't know. We've never ever spoke about it. We've never I just know he just hated me for a long time. Do you get what I mean? And then obviously Andrew was with him for 18 years. Broke up with him because he's too, like, there wasn't, it wasn't because we didn't love each other. It was because, so the first time we broke up was because I studied to be a counsellor, and I feel like I just grew and he didn't. So we was on different levels of life, like the way I was seeing things, what I wanted to do with the kids and stuff like that. Then we got back together, because he's an amazing father when we was together, you know, amazing dad, all of that. And then the second time we broke up, I can't, babes, you know what, yeah, it's since I got baptized, yeah, it's really weird. A lot of negative things ain't even in my mind no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I know me just left. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just didn't choose to go back, you know. So yeah, the stories are quite deep, and I feel like if I started to talk about it, it wouldn't be nice for everybody. So I wouldn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the things that, well, you know a lot. Do you got what I mean? It's not podcast show. Just like why, how, like, yeah, it's just his business.
Oh yeah. But
Do you know what I mean? So if I start talking about stuff, it's actually your business.
No, definitely. When I talk about certain things when it comes to in those regard, I just talk about me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
just
I
whatever's
talk about
you.
what I did wrong.
So what I did wrong,
Yeah.
nothing.
That's
I'm
it.
joking.
No,
I'm
and I know you would
joking.
say that.
No. I did. So remember
But you
this.
thought
I
you thought you
spoke about
didn't do
this.
anything
I
wrong.
thought I didn't do anything wrong, and then when I done the fast, I had a 4-hour conversation with my baby father, apologizing. Yeah, and it was all me speaking
There you go.
because, yeah, I had to apologize for a lot. You know, and it's not a lot like I was doing anything physically to him, but it's maybe not supporting. Maybe not dashing you out with your black bags all the time. Do you get what I mean? Like not respecting you as a man, like the way I spoke to you, like so
real things.
all of that, you know, the love, the loyalty, nah, you can never question my love and loyalty because I always had that for you, you know. But it's just maybe the respect as a woman to a man I didn't have, you know, and I'll blatantly say that now, you know, like not at all. Disregard you, talk to you like you're anything, and never. So this is why it's taught me now. So my boyfriend, the new one to come, is gonna be in awe because I would never speak to him like that, even if I get mad. Do you get what I mean? Like I know that it would be wrong, you know. Whereas that was my prime thing before. Who can talk the baddest? You get what I mean? Who can disrespect the baddest? Like, because that made maybe, I don't know. Like, you know, like, yeah, man, I just had to tell him about himself. And, you know, like, when really and truly, that's not the way to behave. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of disrespect is as to why we broke up and stuff. But, yeah.
I think I was disrespectful, but in a different way.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
you're
I
a
feel-
disrespectful person at all. That's the difference. By with your tongue, you're not.
Not with my tongue in that way, but I just think that in terms of the lines, I think
Mia knows
Like,
how she's being disrespectful.
She knows everything.
No, no,
I woke up the
She's still
thing.
doing
no,
this.
but I mean,
She acts like she's
no,
oblivious to her.
wait, no,
Really,
no,
just
no.
saying
But I mean, like the lines. So it's just like I feel like we did outgrow each other, but I also feel like a lot of that came from not talking and not communicating certain things. So I feel like I was just in a place where I felt like I had to do everything instead of just saying. I think you mentioned that to me once. You said you had a conversation and he said, "Oh, why don't you just ask for help?"
Yeah.
And I think sometimes men need to hear that
Do
you
you know,
need
no, do
their
you know
help.
what happened? Right. So my midwife, when I had Junior, yeah, I was staying at Andrew's mum's house. And I can't remember what happened, but I felt overwhelmed and I went to my mum's house. And I was really like quite annoyed. And the midwife said to me, "Why would you be annoyed at a man?" She
I
said,
was a midwife.
"Yeah," she said, "You've come in here. He's here," because he was there as well. "Who offered me the drink? You or him?" She said, "A man, I will be sitting here all night and he wouldn't even think to go and get a drink out of the fridge. You have to ask a man. And when you say to a man, 'Darling, can you pick that bottle up?' He's like, 'No problem, darling.'
Yeah,
he gets it.
yeah.
But he doesn't think the way we think.
Yeah.
So that's what I've just learned about man. And I was 22 then when I found that out.
Yeah.
So you have to ask. Even your boyfriend now, your dad, your brothers, don't sit down and make the devil, look, he ain't even doing it for you.
Yeah.
Look,
Obviously, that's
he's
something
lazy.
that I've
He's
learned.
whatless. No, he's a man. And some men ain't connected to their feminine side. Yeah, because that's what that is. The home, the looking after this. That is a man within his femininity.
But plus, you lot don't want that. So like again, when it comes to what you lot are going for as women, yeah, you lot go for someone that is the kind of guy that will possibly give you issues.
I want a thoughtful person.
A full what?
I want thoughtful people.
Foolful.
Oh, yeah.
A foolful.
Thoughtful.
Oh, you want
What did I say? Thoughtful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said thoughtful.
You said foolful.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
she really wants. She doesn't want thoughtful.
I want to
She
no.
wants
I want a
foolful.
thoughtful person because I'm quite thoughtful, and the older
Since
I'm
when?
getting, I'm thoughtful all the
You're
time.
brand new thoughtful.
Listen, tell him. I don't even need to go that way. I go that way.
Yeah.
I can go in my whole set.
Thoughtful from the other day. Yeah.
I'm thoughtful. Okay.
What kind of guy you lot
Wait, before we
didn't
get
want?
there.
Not didn't want. I'm saying I'm not saying what you want now.
Oh, before.
Yeah.
Oh, before, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I've never.
I don't know. It's not something that it goes back to what you were saying in regards to your environment, maybe. So I think for the first guy, I would say like it was too unpredictable. It was too rough. Like what's going to happen? So in my head, it was like, I don't want that life. And when the second one came, it was like he was 4 years older than me. He just seemed grown, so it's like I felt safe in that regard. Like
So it's all about you and your feelings.
yeah, at that age, yeah,
There you go.
18, it was.
There you go.
It
That's
was.
the point.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying now that in terms of not speaking up, how was he supposed to know? He was young himself.
Speaking about what?
No, but you were just asking.
No, but I wasn't asking anything.
No,
I
but
was just doing.
that's why you should have done.
Yeah,
Ask what?
for help.
For what?
With a kid.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about like the whole interaction of who you like.
No, it was just
why you
speaking
like
up. And if
What
there was
before?
You know, like say in that same situation where she went from that guy to her baby father. Yeah, there was for how that even got there in the first place. Do you get what I'm saying to you? There's a process to that even. Do you know what I mean? Process
Yeah,
to
yeah.
You even.
So
I think for that-
I didn't like no. I've never liked Roadman, and the reason why I haven't is because I was too rude. And my big sister used to say to me all the time, "You watch, you're gonna get packed up with that mouth." Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it was like she created trauma. So whenever
I was a roadman though. You said
different
he was somebody
roadman,
in the area.
yeah, but different roadman. So he's known for bikes. He's known for a thing. He's a little, but he's not. Do you understand
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
neither.
But
Neither is who. The
roadman
second
is
one.
a
No,
roadman.
let's not even go there. Like,
No,
it's
but
not-
what I'm no. But what I'm saying is I've never liked them. So going to
Yeah, but
school.
no, mine wasn't like, oh, I like them because they're like that. I didn't know.
No, but
until
going
further
to
on
school.
down
No,
the
you're
line.
not getting it. I knew. My dad was a roadman. Yeah. So I understood roadman from a
No, but
young
I'm saying
child.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that that's what was going on until it was going on.
What do you mean? I don't understand you. I'll just talk for myself.
She didn't know he was a road
Yeah.
man. She thought he was going
So-
Oxford University.
No,
and
not
he
like
tricked her
that.
down the line.
No.
So because
that's one extreme.
I was that way inclined, I understood everyone then if that's the case, yeah. So it's like boundary boys, Beaumont
saying you
boys.
didn't like road
This
man.
this
You're
is
chatting
no
rubbish.
no. Hear what I'm saying, and the reason why you understand, right?
I need to go to.
Is because just hold it, yeah. How I know, yeah, is because when I moved to this area, stop. How I know is in this area with this boundary and Beaumont, I never went out of none of them. Certain of them liked me. I was scared of them. When I'm telling you I was scared of them, like I came from a household like my mum was very, as much as I was bad outside.
Stop chatting. Where
You
are
don't
going
even
with this?
know
You're
if I can
contradicting
lick
yourself.
up
I get what you're saying. But
I
my
didn't.
my one.
And then when I met my first baby father, yeah,
Which was where?
I met him in a party at
old was you?
Tanisha's house. At Granny's birthday party.
How
Or
old was you?
Yeah, one of the parties.
I
16,
was
probably a
16,
16th birthday
baby.
party.
15.
Yeah, well, even younger. So you don't. What was life before that?
What do you mean?
I'm saying there's nothing really happened.
So
before that anyway.
do you know who I used to go out with?
Who?
Don't you come?
I used to go out with the boys of my year. So my year, normal boys.
Someone famous.
See, she 4 years older. I didn't go there. Maybe because I had a big sister
But
that
when
was
she
5 years
19
older
though.
than me.
She was 19 when she went 4 years older.
Who gives a shit? I would never go
If she did that
older.
when she was 15, it would be a different story.
No, but I would never go older. Because I used to think if you liked me, you would like my sister. As a boy. My sister's 5 years older than me.
5 years older than you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, me being 15-year-old or 16, 17, I've always had a big sister. She was always around older boys. She was around older boys. So, them boys to me were like big man because that's my sister's friends.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So then, when I used to go out, when we used to go to T's house and whatever, and all of them Beaumont boys used to come, they used to scare me. Do you
But it's
understand?
funny because I would say your one was more scarier than my one.
Yeah, but then nah, because he's only bike and car.
Yeah, but he just gave off that
Yeah,
thing that
because
he
he
was more scary
weren't,
than.
but he wasn't.
Look
Okay.
at them trying to make out
wasn't.
who was less roadman because they're born again.
No. They
Listen.
were all roadman. They
Yes,
were
yes,
all
they was.
roadman.
Excuse me, people.
But there's different
No, there
types of
isn't.
roadman.
What do you mean?
There's rubber roadman.
No,
There's
that's
bike
all
roadman.
What are you
There's
talking
different.
about? That is cap. Road, when you're on the road, anything can happen. So I could be, today I'm just on some bike thing. If I get violated, then I'm gonna have, me and my brother's gonna have to go. That's what happens in the road. You don't get to be one section of the road and say, I don't participate in that side. I apologize. This is my section over here. And I would.
No, do you know how I know? Okay, let me show you this. Do
didn't
you know
involve
how
me.
I know? Yeah, because there's different. Right, listen, yeah. There's different people. Okay, I can talk for a girl. Right. There might be a normal girl, there might be me, and there's a bad girl. Right. 3 different girls. So I can go from both ways. I could be that bad girl, but I had a heart. I used to have the bad girl friends. We used to go out. They used to rob. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's not for me.
You still with them?
I was scared. No, but I was scared.
Yeah, if you got arrested, joint enterprise.
Like, my point, that's why I didn't roll with them no more, because it wasn't for
But if
me.
you did, on the day that they was doing it and you was there.
Baby,
joint
there
enterprise.
wasn't even no joint enterprise there. Thank God. Yeah, thank God.
Bottom line is, both of you, are ridiculous when it comes to this. These men are not even with you. He's not as road as you are. And that was not, no, I'm sure not. Excuse
I wonder
me.
if they would say they were road, because I wouldn't. Compared to the
Yeah.
They
Same,
were.
You
same.
don't know.
I
what
remember
everyone's doing.
coming out of Tesco. I remember coming out of Tesco in Leighton, yeah. And one of them asked for my number. And I had just bought credit. I remember. And he had just bought credit. But it's like I was so scared not to give the number that I gave the number. But then I put his number like do not answer or something like that. And then I'm getting calls from another girl about this guy. And I'm like, what? I wasn't even speaking to him.
Yeah, because your number's in the phone now, isn't it? Here he is.
Yeah, because I used to be all up in my baby father's phone every night
But what's
looking for it.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to get a feeling and go in there and then see it going, hey babes.
Which one?
The first one was ridiculous. Because it's like, maybe he wasn't interested. So he would see the text and He wasn't interested because if it was, he would have deleted it. Do you understand what I'm
No,
saying?
he wouldn't because he's not. Like I said, like you said, he hasn't got nothing to hide. So it's just like
He did though, because them messages were something to hide. So why didn't you read it
you
properly?
didn't see that in his head something to hide because I'm not responding. Unless you saw a response, then cool. It's like
But
there's nothing
sorry,
to hide.
for me, it was
Oh,
bad.
but you're
like
saying there
Domino's
was other
pizza.
ones that was deleted.
Huh?
Are you saying there was other ones that was potentially
No, I'm saying
deleted?
if I did delete it, sometimes a clear phone is not always a good sign.
No.
So like,
Oh.
sometimes people will go in their man's phone and they
We
see
had learned.
it's clear. That clear phone is
Yeah, because
somebody
he's
that
be
is
deleting.
deleting. If you see
My
something
phone's clear.
that
I'm joking.
yeah,
I was
see?
thinking it was your phone.
If you see something, yeah, that is questionable, to me, you can say, it's questionable, but the fact that it wasn't deleted, there's also a conversation that can happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you see something questionable, you can still have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, if there's nothing there, then you're in your head then.
No, but if there's nothing there, then more, sometimes that means
But
that
then
the
what are you
person
going to say?
is.
Why is there nothing in your phone?
Exactly. So
Why are you going down my phone?
You know what I'm saying to you? I guess there's times where we're totally slipping. I'm gonna I've been times where I just don't think that's gonna happen. For some reason,
But you don't get it. We get something that happens to us. We could be sleeping. This used to happen to me. I used to be like this.
woman's intuition, isn't
And I
it?
used to be like
Yeah,
this.
but that's what I was saying.
And then, imagine, the phone, my eyes would just go to the phone. It's calling me. It's calling me.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Doot, doot, doot.
Yeah.
And then you're in shock. Then you're upset. Then you're... Do you get what I
Well,
mean?
it's sad that you lot don't get intuition for when you're pissing somebody off. You only get intuition for...
No,
to
talk for
find
your
fault.
girls, bruv, because me get the intuition. I'm a chat
No, but
boat.
you didn't stop. You didn't stop. You don't get intuition when you need to be good for
I think I was young.
No, it's just... Think about it. It's just a known
'Cause I
thing.
I
wouldn't-
think
I
I think
wouldn't.
everybody involved.
Check his phone. That's a known thing.
I think everybody involved was young. Like when you think about how they were then, like I don't even hold that anymore.
Who was? You or them?
But both of us.
All of us. Yeah.
Like even with you guys, like there's certain things that I feel like you have to go through. It's whether you're gonna learn from that or not.
But how much have you learned from it? And where's the evidence of you learning from it and changing?
I think what I learned from it is that in terms of like the young and the immaturity side, is I would always try to get to a point where I would be okay. I would be cool for a certain point because it's like I don't want to have that ill feeling. Like
Was that
it's
you
just
trying
like
to control the situation?
possibly.
That's my point. Like a lot of it's just us.
And then when you relinquish that, it's just like everyone just has to get on with their own lives. You can't orchestrate anything. And in fact, I feel like trying to control the situation and trying to be cool and trying to overextend myself with certain things, it didn't work, and it just delays the
hurt.
delays the hurt with me, but it's
the
like
letting go process.
Or delays
leaving process.
the inevitable with the children, I think.
Not with even just the children. It's more about like like the hurt. You see, like when you hurt, you delay it. So say for instance, you heard today that someone's cheating on you. Yeah, the hurt that you feel. You have the conversation. Within the conversation, they're gonna say a couple of things that's gonna ease your pain, and you're gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? To ease the hurt. Then to control how you feel is when you make the decision. Alright, cool. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, should I stay or should I go?
Yeah.
And you stay more time because you want to control it and
the
make
hurt
yourself
the
feel
hurt can
better.
slow
No,
down.
but I don't mean no. I only knew about one time when we was together. But I'm saying in that afterwards, it was just like in terms of, like for instance, I would like come home from work, and if I had a car and he didn't have a car at the time, then I would drive to him so that Kyla could see him and stuff like that. But I just felt like I was just doing too much. But then because I did that, it was just like, okay, we don't know how things would have been if we just organically left things. So then when certain things don't happen now at the age that Kyla's at, it's just like if I had left things to how they were going to be and that was going to happen, then maybe she wouldn't be hurt now herself.
Have you kept her away from him at any point?
No.
Yeah. Because a lot of people do that.
No, never.
Use them as pawns. The children are pawns.
Happens a lot.
I wouldn't even argue with him in front of
But imagine this year, you say this, if this would have happened from then, she will have daddy issues. She will have, there's other problems. So understand this year, and when a child's got their father in their life and the dad decides to not be there. They can see that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's not mummy. The moment you take the child away from the father,
Yeah, no,
it
of course.
creates a total different
I don't.
boundary.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I
with
just
that.
think that let them see the kids. They're gonna grow older. My mum always used to say to me, yeah, like, don't worry. Like, I will grow up. Junior will grow up to see for themselves.
Yeah.
You don't make no decision for no child, you know?
I think the only excuse that a woman has to keep her child away from the dad is if it's at home.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, it's
What's
not.
that harm?
Like if
On
something
drugs?
harmful or
Yeah,
something
madman.
like that.
Is there loads of situations where they can keep them away that I even
Yeah.
know from my friends? I can't even defend them. I'll go to speak to the person, like the woman, say like, "What happened?" And then when she tells me what happened, I'm like, "Okay, stay away." Yeah, you don't know what's there. 'Cause
Yeah.
Because it's damaging for the children. Like, you can sit here and think to yourself like, oh no, 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 it's fine. But their children are being damaged slowly. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like on some points you have to take your children away.
But then when you started off this subject and you said in regards to neglectful mothers.
There's neglectful fathers.
No, but I'm just saying that there's neglectful mothers with the child in their homes.
yeah, definitely.
But then the dad has left.
Yeah.
So then when you think about who's creating more damage for the child, the neglectful mother or the dad that left.
The mother. Because you create damage.
So
by
sometimes if a mum knows that she can't look after her child.
But society supports it on the mum's side. So, say for instance, like again, when a mum decides that, you know, like even when a mum says she doesn't want this child, it's a much more of a bigger thing than a dad's just saying I'm not involved. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Because
like,
the mum is expected to be
she's
there no matter what.
facilitating.
And if you're not there as well, it's like,
But they
what
say
do you mean?
a child could have plenty of dads, but they can only have one mother, innit?
Yeah,
That is a saying,
yeah.
you know.
But it's not. They can't really have plenty because you only got one.
No, but the difference
I mean?
is it's a thing like this. A mum, I can get a boyfriend tomorrow and he can be the child's father.
Yeah.
You
Figure.
understand? The father figure, not the father
It's
of
easier
the
to get
child.
a woman to be a mother figure though.
No,
Much easier.
the way we love is different.
The way you love is different, but
The way you love your child.
But
I just feel a child
woman
would.
can become more of a mother figure quicker than
Yeah,
a dad
yeah,
can
yeah,
of
yeah.
a
Because
father figure.
if she is a mother
If
figure,
she's that kind of person.
do you understand what I'm
You know
saying?
If you look, if any of you two got with somebody, I know you lot will become an instant mother figure.
baby, I
So-
got 5 kids and one of them didn't come out of me.
Yeah,
That's my stepson
there you
and
go.
he is
Yeah.
my son.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm
So
saying?
that's what I'm saying. If you
It's
got
the
that,
truth.
if you
He's
think like,
mine.
there's more women that have you're just ready for that than men. You give them like you can give us kids if you want. We might have the heart for it, but do we know how to look after them?
Yeah. And it's true.
There are a
because
lot of
even-
amazing fathers out there, though.
No, we are, but I'm saying nurturing.
There's a
We
lot
can't
of
do
good.
what you lot do.
Yeah, well, it's just a standard thing.
Yeah, you don't see no one on Father's Day with no one. You might get an old picture with their dad, like, you know what I mean? Some old party. Not today, where I took out my mum or, you know what I mean? That's how we look at mum. Mum's eating.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? Like, look
Father's
at
Day,
the
you don't
nice
take
thing,
your
the
dad
thing that you had with your kids. Even you, your daughter made you look like the child. You know, it was sweet.
Even you and your mama.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're
It's
saying
about
if it was your
your
dad.
mum, not her dad.
No, like,
But then maybe, yeah,
No,
because
when-
your mum nurtures you and your mum puts in 100.
mum's mum.
24/7.
Closest thing to
Well,
God.
my mother, your mother, and your mother, and your mother.
Yeah,
You know, we can't
yeah.
talk for all mums, but they put in 100.
Yeah.
You know,
Even when they are going through things. You know what I'm saying?
always.
Even
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
are struggling and going
And they've
through
got their
mental
own,
issues,
yeah,
going
their
through
own things. They have to get up
depression and
and.
all these things. Mum's still there. She's still going to make sure that food's on and that even when she's feeling down.
But that's what. Remember when I was saying to you, like the other day, when I asked my mum, like, I actually forgot that my mum was Vickland, and she just wasn't mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that, she's actually, because I can't ever tell you a time in my childhood where I could go back and say, I can't. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can't. My mum protected us.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm
Just
saying?
to
I don't
say.
remember seeing my mum sitting down bawling. Do you know what? Yeah. When I think of it, I think to myself, Jesus Christ, what my kid's gonna say there for? You were crying. We saw you. Do you understand
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
I was in bed crying one time and Kyla came in and I was like, burned it. Yeah,
You know, like you're trying
and it's
to.
like she was laying there because she'd come in my room a lot. She was laying there and I remember she was only really small and she was just like rubbing my arm like she kind of knew and I was like, I
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
to hold it even more,
But
but
they're special like that. You know what I'm saying? And our kids are 2.0s of
that's the
us.
thing when you're going
Better
through
versions of
stuff.
us.
We
Yeah.
have to get up. We have to get up. We have to go.
Every day.
Facts.
See, like some days, like you just don't want to do anything. Cook your rotted dinner yourself. Clean your clothes yourself, but you have to.
Yeah, yeah. I remember
You know?
speaking to my cousin once, and she's going through like a hard time. She's got three, and I said, I can't remember that I made a joke, and I said, "Oh my gosh, if I had three, I'd pretend that I went to the shop and didn't come."
It's a lot, man.
Well, why didn't you have it more kids, do you say?
um, didn't trust the people. Well, no, because I've only had one like serious relationship since my daughter's dad,
Yeah.
but just wasn't the right person.
How long were you together?
4.5 years.
Okay. Never, no scares?
Hmm?
No scares?
One time,
Okay.
and that was very scary.
I couldn't imagine having one kid. It's not normal.
So yeah, but I think, do you
They
know what
play
it
with?
was?
They're playmates.
It took me 3 years to get over Kyla's dad, which is crazy to think about because we broke up. But if I hadn't have heard what I heard, I think it would have been fine. But I was just so shocked and in pieces that it like really hurt. It really broke my heart.
Your
Like,
ego.
no, it wasn't an ego.
It is.
It wasn't an
Of
ego.
course it is. 3 years is
It
your
wasn't an
ego.
ego.
Yeah, 3 years is your ego.
I was thinking, that's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
It was,
3
but I
years
remember I
is
was
Great,
with him
though.
for 10 years.
your ego's knocked.
It wasn't an ego.
I find that women like, but this is what I'm saying. You were still in love because I feel like maybe, have you heard that thing that women leave from before a woman leaves you, she's already left.
Yeah, in her head, and that's what I was
Understand?
saying.
So I think that's why it was easy for me.
But
Like,
sometimes there's some
immediately.
So
men
in that time,
you
I
never
remember saying
Huh?
to
leave. There's
him,
some men you never leave as well.
yeah.
Some men you never leave
Yeah.
in your mind.
So with him, I remember
thank you,
saying to
Jesus,
him that
that I've left them all.
this isn't working. Like I'm not happy. And then he was like, no, like don't worry. But then afterwards, it was like, no, I'm really not happy, and we have to end it today. But I just felt like we were just gonna have a break and get back together.
Yeah.
So the reality of not getting back together and not having more children and whatever was a knock.
Okay.
Jesus.
And I remember like I'll just be at work like in a daze, like this is crazy, you know. And then
Two different lives.
and then for and then
Choosing
for,
the days.
for my
no.
ex, it's like he had children,
Yeah.
so it was like kind of like embracing them. So I didn't feel like I had to have children at that
Okay.
time. But then I feel like we stayed together longer because of the children. Like I didn't want to.
What about your daughter's dad?
What about
Has he got more children? How many?
3 more?
3 more? Okay. Wait, one woman?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So she's got siblings. Does she interact with them?
She sees 2 of them sometimes, but not often. Which is sad because I'm so close to my siblings, whether they're from my mum or not. So I did want her to have that, but
Are you the only one from your mum? You the only one from your
no,
mum?
me and another brother.
Oh, no problem.
But my other brothers are with different mums.
Okay, yeah.
You would never know that though.
No,
Yeah,
even
you
my
look quite
nieces,
similar.
my nieces and
They look quite
nephews.
similar.
My nieces and nephews. Well, not my nephews, but my nieces. They were shocked when they found out that Kyle wasn't my mum's.
Babes, my sister, Bianca, yeah? My kids didn't know she wasn't my sister up to maybe 3 years ago when her daughter said to Lakai, "You're not even my real cousin." Well, Lakai knew, but Junior was like, "What? Auntie Bianca's not your sister?" Like, why would you know that? How would you know?
Yeah, how would you know?
How? If you love somebody, do you get what I mean? Like,
I think because everyone's just embraced.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like Jay, my stepson. You wouldn't know that that's not my child or my mum's grandchild or my sister's nephew. We love him.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
See that in
And
your pictures.
yeah, he
Everyone
just,
looks like one unit.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's ours, you know. And it's crazy the way
And I
couldn't
think that goes
even
back to what
imagine
you were
life
saying in
without
regards-
him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and I think that goes back to what we were saying, like about upbringing and stuff like that. Because for some outside people looking in would think that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how is my mum speaking to my brother's mums? How is everyone cool?
But I feel
And I'm
like
not saying it
in
was
their
like that at the
age-
beginning.
their age,
Obviously, it
it's
wasn't
like
there
that,
at the
though.
beginning, but it was just like,
I think our mums they were a bit more mature with this baby mum and baby father thing. Yeah, because My mum has always been around my nan's house and stuff. So we're always there. My mum's always there. My dad's woman, which woman, or now my dad's wife and my mum are cool. You know, like, it's a normal
As long as you're
thing.
done with him. That's the whole point. When you're done with someone, you have no problem being cool with them
Yeah.
and their
Yeah, because
partner.
if you think about it, is it the other way around with the dads?
What,
Would the
her
dads be
baby?
the same?
No, they want to come in the house and bully up men and stuff. That's what they want to do. Until, this is the problem, yeah. Do you see, like, if your baby father still thinks there's a chance for him, your boyfriend is finished, or your whoever. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's finished.
Depends on who he is.
Huh?
Depends on who he is.
Yeah, but my point of
What do
this
you mean by
is,
finished?
like, it's problems for a
Yeah,
baby father. He thinks he still runs stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Depends
Problems for
on
who?
man
The
that you're seeing,
boyfriends or
though.
the?
Because no one can ever give me no problems. You
No,
get what
but
I'm
they don't.
saying? Even as
Okay,
much as they wanted to.
okay. So, but what you
In
have
what
to
side,
what
as a boyfriend or as
as
your
a
child's dad?
No,
Or
as the
either.
guy coming in, like even like it's either like if it, in terms of like me getting with someone and they got baby fathers, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Like there's not another man's gonna be able to tell me. Do you know what I'm saying to you? There's nothing another man's gonna be able to tell me. It doesn't stress me out or nothing. I'll talk to him, and if it goes further than that, that can go further than that. Other than that, like you just gotta know how to conduct yourself in a certain way. If you're not
Yeah, but
fearful,
it's her though. It would be
that's my
her.
point. And when you're cool,
Do you get what I
when
mean?
you're done with a man, if you was there, yeah, going shouting at them down, like, oh yeah, you still like him, man? Move, I'm gone.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, like sometimes it's not that. Okay, so do you understand that the love for your child sometimes can make you shout?
Can make you shout.
Yeah. So you don't love the man. It's whatever you're going through and what you're seeing your children, and when you see your children hurt, that's what can bring that
I
upset.
shout when I'm not gonna get physical.
Huh?
I shout when I'm not gonna get physical. So I'll shout with the females. I shout with my children. Sometimes you even have shouting with your
Yeah.
parents or family members. But that's because you're not gonna do that. Like if my voice gets raised, because I'm not gonna do nothing else. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, if I go quiet, that's another story. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but then
You're saying no, because you're saying if, for instance, Annie's calling her baby father shouting.
Yeah.
if
you was with her, you're going to think, oh, she still cares because she's shouting.
Yeah.
But that's
No,
not.
but that's what I was just trying to explain to you. So,
Yeah.
as a mother, yeah, when my children are hurting,
Yeah.
I will shout.
As a man, I'm telling you, you're not shouting with nobody but me.
Okay, but that's
You know what I'm saying to you?
so.
Because
So
that's
my
the
point
energy
of
he
this
wants from
is,
you.
so my point of this is, I like that, man. I like it. But
I had to turn my head.
Yeah, like God damn, that was yes, Jay. Come on, no
Simple
joking.
as that.
But do you get what I mean? But there's not a lot of men like you.
Yeah, 'cause
If that's
there's not a lot of
because
men.
I heard like that was real manly. Do you get what I mean?
Because there's not a lot of men.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
So.
not a lot of men. That's why they end up
But
arguing
then-
with you and fighting with you. Because then.
But then I would understand
women.
if you said like, babes, like I don't really like that, like you don't need to argue with him no more. Boom, boom, boom. But the fact of the matter is some baby fathers are waste, bruv.
I know.
Yeah, and the way they make your children feel. So imagine, because we don't want to take the children away from them, so we let the children go.
Yeah.
When the children come home. And tell you stories that really you should just get the strap and just go to the yard.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, you can't do that.
No.
So your emotions are hurt. So then you might get upset and then you shout.
Yeah.
But then my new boyfriend needs to understand there is no love. I'm just
Then don't shout.
really upset.
No, you don't need to be. You can't have that much emotions for him.
No, but I
That's
do
it.
get.
Do you
what
understand
mean.
what I'm
If you're
saying?
Seeing
You're
your
not giving yourself an
children's.
excuse to do it. I'm
No,
telling
but if you're seeing your
All
children.
right, let me
Like,
just say,
maybe
let me just say something, yeah? Just say, for instance, yeah? Your baby mum, yeah, is, no, because we're doing it from the man's point of view. So, okay, so your baby father parties, takes drugs,
Yeah.
whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically, when the kids go there, there's problems all the time, yeah? So basically, you're like, do you know what? It's not happening no more.
Yeah.
Boom. Do you understand why she shouts?
Because I don't know why.
With a situation like that?
You can shout. Like there's times where I can, if like maybe I can understand. Yeah.
No, so that's all I was
No,
getting
I'm
to,
saying
yeah,
to you,
yeah.
like, if it's a regular thing.
No, not at every week
Because
thing, yeah.
It can be that though. Like,
But I've seen it, and you
I'm not
like
gonna-
still
I'm not
love
gonna-
each other,
you still
yeah,
like each other.
yeah.
You still got feelings because that's what all that energy is feelings. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So like, My thing is sometimes you need to set things straight with people anyway. Like, because my thing is a lot of time people are either trying to corner you. I don't try and corner no one. I'm going to say this is what I've seen and I'm out. So that if you find yourself say, right, I didn't see it, and I have a conversation with you next day and say, you know what, I understand it. I didn't see it, but now you've said it, I see it. I can hear that.
It's dismissing it, I guess,
Yeah,
if you're
it's
saying,
dismissing it. I can fully hear that. Because you're used to. Right now, I can look at it as a routine. But if I tell you, you still got feelings for it, you should feel so funny about that you don't even want to argue with him again.
Yeah.
And I should be able to create an environment for you to not be frustrated when he does these things. Because if he's going to do these things, and I can't make sure that we could be having any kind of day, great day, having a lovely day, and then all of a sudden, you get a call from his world, and now you're, because of whatever's happened. And we have to deal with that more as men. We don't have no power when it comes to like our kids. We have kids, but we don't have. It's like they're not our kids. They're yours. They're the woman's kids because you lot have all the custody. You lot have all the say. We don't have none of that. We don't have no say. We don't have no like. If a woman wants to say you can't come and get your child today, you just can't.
Yeah, you just can't.
They want to call police on you for no reason. They can call police on you.
It's so bad.
So,
it's really bad.
It's bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Some dads deserve it.
No. Some dads
Like
deserve
some
it.
moms, you deserve for your Pitney to be the dad to take the child from you, you know?
Even as a man, like, how angry do I get after that? You know what I'm saying? I have to limit my anger. Because again, I can't even allow myself.
Yeah, but is that you? So is that you being mature and being the age that you are? So let's go back to you being 20, having kids.
My first baby mother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
How was that?
That was not the mature J at all.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You have to grow and learn through certain things.
And I'm not denying it. I'm just saying to you, this. I'm talking to you from here, but I'm open enough to say my first baby mother. I was a bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, I could actually say it myself and I learned a lot with her. Like when she wouldn't let me see the kid, I'm at the door and what are you doing? And making noise, and her dad's got to come out and this, and I'm dealing with her brother, having issues with her dad, and all of these kind of things.
So that's what I meant about the graceful moving on to be able to say, you know what, you lot was young as well.
But this is why it's important for that shit to happen, young. Because a lot of people are late bloomers, and I'll be honest with you, like a lot. So then a lot of people finding themselves in their late 20s, early 30s, even making themselves good looking. You know what I'm saying to you? Surgery, gym, all of this stuff. Cool, no problem. You look better. Yeah, but it doesn't change who you are. And this is why some of those people that don't realize that.
And their stink attitude is still there.
It doesn't matter how you look. We're past that age. You should.
And that is that is the truth. People are not changing. They're changing the way they look.
Yes.
And you're thinking it's changing your personality.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
If you wasn't a hot girl from when you was young, you don't feel like a hot girl.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you look at it. You're not trying to overly. You've known from I was a child. I'm that girl. I've had the attention. You know who you are as a woman. When you haven't been that person from young, and now you're getting all these. Even the man that they get bigger now. There was a nerd in school. He's wedged now.
Yeah.
Now he's all moving different in the raves and that. Like, well, go on, my bro. You're like, you didn't even talk like that.
All got voice.
You know what I mean?
Deeper voice.
All deeper voice. Different persona.
No, it's true because you see it now. You see the girls that are out there, and even like your clothes, what you're wearing. Babes, we're 41, girl, man. You know, have some.
But then it's
you know,
it's late
it's their
bloomers,
turn.
and
It's your turn.
and it's
But
trauma bit
to
as
us,
well.
it's late.
It's trauma, but it's not. It's like you're not realizing it's not going to have the same effect. It's like pulling up in a car, big car with spinning rims. This ain't 2000. G. You know? Spinning rims. You just ruined your car.
Yeah.
You have a nice car, but you give it spinning rims.
That's
Everyone's
true.
gonna start laughing at you. It's just not it right now. You know what I'm saying to you? We're not in disco time anymore. So when, like I'm saying, acting like we're going to a disco isn't gonna make sense when it's not disco time anymore. Things go past. So
Things evolve, isn't it?
they evolve.
Yeah.
But if you're a late bloomer, you're trying to impress your teenage self. That's why it's important to deal with your inner child.
It's true. Because you know what? Also
I
find
mean,
like
it's
mums
got
that have, so do I. Mums that have babies, mums that have babies late, they also struggle a lot too. So see, like me, I can have probably, I used to look after 10 kids, 10 kids, and all of us, they were all small, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Now
I've
you're
got
saying if you look
friends
after
now that are having babies now, and they're finding it really hard
would.
because they're so used to being alone. They're so used to having 30 years of themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I had 16 years of my life by myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm used to it.
So
I can see it in your eyes. She's like this.
Yeah, I know. He's holding the mic like this.
Yeah.
You can go, you know. You can go.
No, but it's
And you can just wrap it up without looking like.
it's a good conversation, you know.
Yeah.
But again, it goes back to having that grace and, you know, recognizing where we've gone wrong
Being
in
open,
certain
innit?
things as well.
Sorry.
Being vulnerable is, to me, the best conversations. Otherwise, it's just boring. Like, you're talking, yeah, I've been perfect in my life. I've had a few bumps and a few. But when you're actually vulnerable, it makes a good conversation, isn't it? You know?
But even
you know what
to
is, you
make
get carried away though.
even to
Start
make
chatting up your things that you're not meant to be chatting. That's the
even when
problem.
you what did you say before that?
Sorry, darling.
That's all right.
About the he was saying it's good to have an open conversation. Good to have be vulnerable. Have open.
Yeah, but also be vulnerable with the people as well.
Yeah.
Like to be able to speak. Like when you said that you had the conversation with Andrew after, to admit your wrongs, you know, like I've done the same. But even introducing, having that respect to introduce like Kyla's dad with my new boyfriend at the time. That was hard.
See, maybe that's the respect. I won't be doing that.
Yeah.
I won't
No,
be
there's no
doing
point.
that.
You don't need to do that. No, I wouldn't.
But some people do.
Yeah, but
if you're going to bring a man around your children,
yeah, but they're
some
big
men
now.
need to know. Bro, things still happen.
Our children.
My children's still 13.
Yeah, but would you introduce?
If we were on them levels, yeah, 100%. Are you all right? 100.
Yeah.
Any man that's going to live in the house with
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I
That's what I'm saying. But
because of their age,
Yeah.
and it's a girl picnic as well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
feel like you should know that she's actually got a dad, and they've actually got their dad.
No, 100%.
You know.
100%.
But now, I just feel like, no. I mean, if I saw you, I'd be like, this is my partner, this is my baby father, that's it. But before, it was a standard thing. I would go out my way and be like, you need to meet the children's dad and stuff like that.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I did it, but it was hard.
But sometimes women will say,
she was
just let me
still
meet
young.
them because I'll be cool. I just want to meet them, but they still be an asshole.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So like, it's not time where you can be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I haven't met any of his.
You see?
I don't know. I've met most of my. If you've been their girlfriend, I've met both of my baby father's girlfriends and stuff.
Do you think you're ready to?
I don't care like that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because of that.
Create something
No,
that's
when
not there.
at Kyla's 10th birthday party, I invited
Yeah.
them, but I don't think he was ready to bring us
Okay.
all together.
For me, I don't have a problem with no one. What I just want everybody to realise is that I'm here, I'm alive. We don't have no stepmothers out here, yeah. And stop calling.
And that's the thing,
Stop
like-
saying it. Stop making my kids be like, "You haven't got a stepmom. You ain't no stepmom. You ain't got no ring on your finger." So.
You lot got the power
Yeah.
to do that. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, as fathers, as much as it hasn't happened because they know not to do certain.
But they bring men in the house. Some women are bad.
They know not to do me. But at the same time, yeah.
Jay's like, not me. We've seen that man today, Jay.
yeah. When it comes to my kids, do you want?
Yeah, but don't
you
run
want?
with my children.
Yeah. Do what you want? I don't mind where you go. Who you gonna link?
Yeah.
Don't bring no one around my kids. I'm saying to you.
But I think it's
Men are
just a
different.
respectful thing. Do you know what? Yeah, me as a 41-year-old, my kids are big. Even if they're sleeping, I find it like it's their home to be bringing people in the house and that. Do you get what I mean? Whereas I go around some people's house and you met him 5 minutes ago and he's in the house with the children. Do you get me? Whereas for me, but maybe because I didn't grow up with that. Maybe my house was my house. We didn't have man in the yard and stuff like that. Do you get what I mean? So maybe, and especially like, I've got a baby girl. And my mum's always taught us about a baby girl. People can come and abuse, like, especially when I watch Snapchat, and all of them things and them stories on there.
Yeah.
I would say 50% of the world has been abused. It's not a joke.
More than
Like,
that.
do you get what I mean?
I'd say 80% of women
They've been abused.
Have had something happen. So obviously some things are worse than the others.
Yeah.
But I would say a strong 80% of women.
Yeah.
And it's sad because again I've got daughters, so and there's things that maybe I may not find out until they're older.
Hopefully not. We
No,
pray.
I'm saying
Yeah,
but
we
get what I mean,
pray
innit?
that this
Yeah,
is
we
never.
pray.
Yeah.
But like how you lot deal with things as well. When you have people that will protect you, you don't want to tell them. And a lot of people don't know about that side. Do you know the ones there? There might be little things that happen even just amongst your peers, not just an older person, just a boy.
And they're not gonna
And then they're
tell.
just not going to say it because they know if I tell my dad this, he's going to go absolutely nuts. So you lot say, no, I want you protect your you know what I mean, your loved one by not telling them so.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
fact
a lot.
that people don't talk about as well. You know what I mean? So you have to be, that's why it's good to be like aware and have relationships with your children because you'll have conversations.
That was from the children could talk and stuff. We always had that conversation about touching.
Yes.
No one,
Yeah.
this and this.
Yeah.
Never,
Exactly.
ever.
Exactly.
And you know what I used to say? Because remember, a rapist, a toucher, whatever, abuser, they will always say, tell your mum and I'll kill them. What? I used to tell them, nobody can kill mummy. Mummy can kill everybody. So remember to tell mummy. Do you understand? So then, what happened is though, like being in secondary school and stuff happened and they didn't tell me because they were scared of how I would react. And that was a negative on me.
Yes.
Do you understand? So Junior would go through stuff and he'll tell me like a week later and I'll say, why? He said, because you would have come down to school and killed them. Like, do you get what I mean? Like now I'm like, oh my gosh, you didn't get the concept. Do you know what I mean?
But they did.
So, but they did.
And they had good
And they know. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm happy that when they were young, do you get what I mean? Mummy, listen to this. Do you know how much times they've come and they see it in their eyes? Listen to this. Waiting for the reaction. I'm like, oh, okay. Because you just know your children, innit? That was the only thing that I care about is abuse, if you understand what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Nothing else.
Yeah, like Kylie used to think I used to overreact when I wouldn't let her stay at people's
Sleep
houses.
where? Marnie's 13 and now you're not allowed to sleep around your friend's house. I don't know their dads. I don't know their brothers. Yeah? Little boys, we don't know what happens in their minds. We don't know what happens in big man's minds as to why a child would even be appealing. Yeah? So this is the reason why I haven't got a boyfriend and no man is in my yard and stuff like that, because when you're sleeping, you don't know what somebody is doing in your house. And until I feel 100% trust with somebody, you wouldn't be coming in my house around my children. That's what a lot of people ain't met Khalil and Marnie before.
Why am I even talking to you if I wouldn't trust you around my kids?
Do you get what I mean?
At this age.
So
Say that again.
no,
At this age, why am I even talking to you if I couldn't trust you
Yeah.
around my
Oh,
kids?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah, but
man or woman.
there's still.
But do you know what it is? Yeah, we protect our children so much about these predators. They play a good game. Predators are family members, friends. It doesn't necessarily have to be your partner. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm just saying that in terms of like, they would know. Yeah, like you would know at this age. When I was younger, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
There's friends
Yeah,
I cut
yeah,
off
yeah. The
because
discernment,
Yeah, because
discernment, you would know. Yeah.
feel it.
You like
You're
young guys
that's
too much.
body.
You're like young guys too much. Like,
I need to
there's
go
no age
toilet.
gauge.
I'm getting
You know the
goose
ones there?
pimples. That's how much I need to go toilet.
Yeah. I know. We need
Can
to
I
wrap it
go?
up.
Can I go, please?
No.
You
no,
told me
wrap
to
up,
hold
wrap
it.
up.
You
Yeah,
hold it.
she's going
See you later, guys. Episode.
She's first to the queue.
Bro, I need to go toilet so badly that look, it's giving me goose pimples.
Wrap up the conversation then.
It was a beautiful conversation. I'm joking. So yeah, guys. Yeah, baby mothers,
Toilets.
and toilets.